And we're back now with the cast of Charlie, A Toy Story. Welcome. And we have Raymond, Reagan, and Drew. So they are going to tell us a little bit about their roles and their involvement with this film. And Mr. Gary Brown, go for it.
Well, I play Caden. He's the owner of the dog.
Yes,
Charlie.
Very important role.
Yes, very important.
Yeah.
The one that owns the dog. Well, basically, I mean, it's kind of just the experience of, I love this movie because it's kind of like a Home Alone in a way. I love the movie when I was growing up. That's all I watched. And this is kind of like the bullying and harassing the kids. So it's kind of like, it's kind of like a Home Alone, and I loved it. I loved doing it. It was really, really fun doing. Only bad part, really hot. I wasn't used to the weather. I was not used to that weather. It was like coming from LA and going to Texas. It was like warm, and then you go and it's like humid and hot and just
in the middle of the summer.
Unbearable.
Yes.
Yes. But you survived.
But I love.
So you're gonna do it again.
I'm here.
Yeah, you are here.
I got a tan.
Hello.
I got a tan. What?
Next best thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the water balloons at the end.
Yes.
Oh.
Tag this guy over here.
You got me good.
Yeah.
Good. I got suckered.
Drew, tell us what it's like to work with Mr. Raymond here.
Raymond's ball. He plays my son, and I play Jack, the father, in it.
Yeah, so he plays my dad.
Yeah, I play his dad. He plays my son. I think we did a pretty good job, buddy.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, we got along pretty well.
Yeah.
He didn't beat up on me too hard. I
So that
appreciated
last
that.
day,
So the water balloons
Last
didn't
day
work.
you guys took advantage of
yes.
it. No. I still owe you. Don't worry, it's coming. But it was a lot of fun being playing his father in the movie and stuff. And Jack, he loves his son, loves his family, but he also has a dream and he has a passion. He believes in that dream full-heartedly, and he believes in the toy store. And he thinks that the imagination within kids is still the most important thing instead of technology. And he wants to teach his son that. And so he sets out to do that. And in the meantime, his family's kind of tearing apart, and he's trying to hold both together and accomplish his dream to show his son. That
looks like I did a good job. They're right next to each other.
Hey,
You
now.
always do a good job.
Here we are.
Pity love. Pity love.
Whatever.
I'm out of here, man.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Reagan, tell us a little bit about your role.
I play Faith, the mother of Caden and the wife of Jack. And Faith, I would say it was tricky because Faith was sort of that voice of, listen, yeah, I know you have a dream. I know you're great at what you do, but
Yeah.
something's got to give.
We need money.
Yeah.
We have a dream and we have reality.
Exactly.
Yeah, Faith was the realist, I guess, in the
Right.
situation. And but at the same time, there was lots of love there, and I just, at no point did I ever want to come off like, there wasn't love there towards Jack.
Yeah.
And I think I accomplished that. And then, working with both of them was everything. Everybody was just such a dream. And yeah, it was hot. It was really hot, but we made it. We plowed through it, and it's not every day as an actor that you get to work on something like this, that you get to be around people that really care so much and have put themselves personally into a project like this.
Yeah.
And it was just really, really, really special for me, especially, like my nephew, my daughter, everybody, all the kids are just eating this movie up. They just love it. My daughter's watched it 4 times now since it's been out on DVD. And yeah, it's really special. I'm really proud to be a part of it.
And you figure that, Gary Brown, his first, theatrical
Yes.
movie, he broke all the rules. He put a dog in it, kids.
Yeah, I know.
You name it, he put it in it.
Yeah.
With
Talk about curveballs, especially.
Yeah.
and he cast us, so
Even more the curveball.
Oh.
Yeah. Just throw as many obstacles in there as you can.
But
Makes for a great
accomplished
film.
it in record time. What did we end up shooting this thing in? Like 19 days?
17 days.
17 days.
17 very hot days.
Yes.
In 100 plus weather,
Yeah.
Inside,
17
outside.
awesome days.
Awesome days.
I got to be with them.
Oh.
Those 17 awesome
Son, you. You don't cry hair.
days. I love you, Daddy.
I'll pay you later.
Still want that paycheck.
That's why I have extra pockets. So now, you've worked with Gary before.
When I was a kid, I was probably so aloof to to the adults that were around me, but I'll tell you, as an adult, seeing Gary again, he said, Walker Texas Ranger, we worked together, and I was like, we did it really? So, yeah, it was, it's really funny how it's all just come full circle for me. I mean, right after I did Walker Texas Ranger when I was a kid, I made the leap to LA. And then I've been back here in Texas for about 5 years now, and I have been so fortunate to work with people like Gary, and just I really honestly did not expect to have as much to be given as much opportunities as I have here, and that's what's great. We need more. We need to keep it that way. So
5 years. That's almost half of my life.
that's
Scary.
yeah.
That's scary to think about.
That's a good way to look at it.
Thanks.
That's a good way to look at it.
I was only 6.
Yes, you were. I won't say how old I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the funny thing about life is it keeps on going.
Keeps on going.
That's funny. Well, everyone, thank you so much for coming.
Hold on.
Gary's going to come in
Let
now,
Gary
too.
come in.
Come on in, Gary.
Make sure I'm coming on.
What was your favorite thing about working with these guys?
There was everything was my favorite thing about working with
Aw.
them, because we did have a lot of fun on the set, and that's really what we all enjoyed doing. Is that there's a lot of hard work to be had
Right.
in making a movie, and we made the best of it in that heat, and we all liked each other,
Yeah.
and these guys were nothing but great performers throughout the entire time, and they brought it every day. I mean, whether it was the kids chasing Raymond around the square, or very emotional scenes that happened between Reagan and Drew, and it it was that kind of roller coaster in the story, but stayed like this and laughter throughout the behind the cameras in production.
That's
And like Drew was saying, this story is I think we're all so invested in this because it touched a little bit of us in our families and us individually throughout the 17 days of shooting. But it is a triumphant story about how the family is in trouble, and then with faith in themselves, believing in what they believe in their heart, and knowing that they can use their imagination to make things come true, and also look up to the parents that they really love, which is what Raymond's character did, and help them get back together. And that's really what happened, is the family came back together at the end. And
Yeah, that's another thing. This movie, the message, all in all, that this movie sends out is just, I think, really, really important. And there's just not enough of it out there. I mean, kids kids these days, like you said, it's just they're like, not everybody, but for the most part, it's like zombies staring at screens all day.
Absolutely.
And
It's a great suspenseful thriller.
It's
You're gonna be on the edge of your seat the whole time.
what Reagan's saying is use those electronics that are available to us,
Right.
but also remember that
Remember
there are
that-
people out
Yes,
there,
and
real
they're
people.
right, and
Right.
that families need to make time for
Each other.
Each
for each other. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard one person say, if you're there, be there.
Exactly.
And that's very important, and that
Exactly.
is a wonderful message to be sending out to everybody.
Yes.
And to do that. And are there any other particular takeaways that any one of you all really want audience members to have when they leave the movie?
Well, for me, the biggest one is that it's never too late to chase your dreams. I'm a living proof of that. I started late in my career as an actor. I mean, 30 years, I decided to change my life, and I made the choice to do so to show my kids that it's never too late. It's no matter how old you are. If you have a dream out there, you have a passion out there, don't suffer through life. It's too short. Go out and chase it.
Yeah,
I
don't
mean, you
give
have to be
up.
responsible, take care of your
Right.
responsibilities, but chase your dreams at the end of the day, and show your kids or be a role model to somebody else, and show them that it's okay to do so and that it's capable of if you believe in it strong enough.
Yes.
Perseverance and believing in yourself, because you can actually do anything you set your heart to.
Exactly.
Wow. And you all are
Oh,
definitely
look
living
who's
proof of
here.
that.
Oh, Charlie!
Charlie.
And the star.
Now, the true star, no offense, Raymond, of the show, right here. Hey, pal. Oh, really? What kind of questions do
Very
you want me to
friendly.
ask you? What was it like? It was hot. He doesn't dig the fur. Did you get extra water? Yes, you did. Yes. Oh, you like that.
Lots of water.
Lots of ice. So what was it like working with this guy?
It was awesome. I got to train. I got to work with a dog, and I mean, when I got home, I have a dog of my own. So when I got home, I was trying to teach everything that she taught me of how to work with her, like how to do the high five and the lie down.
Can you get him to do that right now? Can you do the high five now?
Oh, let's try.
Come on, buddy. Well, hello. You gave me the high five.
Hi. Hi. How are you? How are you?
Come on, buddy.
Sit.
Sit. Treat works well.
High five. High five.
She said,
Awesome.
Do that one more time.
High five. High five. High five.
Oh, you speak too.
High five. Speak. High five.
High five.
Can I have a high five?
Yeah. You're a good boy.
Thank you.
So now, Mr. Charlie here, did they feed you well?
Speak.
enough said there.
Was craft services good to you to give you some treats? Yes. Oh. Well, thank you, everybody. We're excited to have you guys once again.
Thanks for having
Especially
us.
here.
Thanks for
So
having us.
be sure and catch them. They're out on DVD now. So head to your latest store and go get the film, Charlie. A Toy Story, right? Right?
Speak.
Woo! Yay!